Hey everyone, Scott here. We took a week off, but tonight we are back with another all-new episode of our Let's Play series for the Pokémon trading card game online. In tonight's episode, I'm taking a bit of a break from battling, and instead, I will be opening up some booster packs at the TCG Online Shop, so hopefully I'll get a couple of rare cards added to my online collection. I'm also going to give you guys a quick refresher on how to redeem an online code for a booster credit and how to use that booster credit to buy packs at the shop. So let's get into things right away. Right now, as you can see, I've got the main Pokemon trading card game online website in front of me. We're going to click on the shop button at the top of the screen. And the first thing you will notice is an advertisement here at the bottom for the new Black and White Next Destinies booster packs. They are available at the TCG shop. They were just released on February 8, 2012. So I'm actually going to buy a couple of Next Destinies packs, and we'll get into that in a second. But before we do that, I'll give you a quick refresher on how to redeem a code. This is how it works. We click on the Redeem Codes button at the top left of the screen. It brings us to this page, where you can either scan the code via your webcam or type it in manually. Once again, I've saved the code to my clipboard, so I'm going to click in this white box, press Ctrl V to paste the code straight in there. It pops up with a screen automatically. I don't need to press enter or click on any buttons. Right away I just get this overlapping window that says 1 booster credit. The code you entered will grant you 1 booster credit for the TCG Online Shop. You then have to click on the close button in the top right corner. You click on the redeem button at the bottom here. Congratulations, you'll see the items you redeemed below and keep the transaction ID. So I'm going to copy this transaction ID to my clipboard. There we go. Now we need to go back to the shop. I've got 4 booster credits, as you can see at the top here, which is great. I redeemed a couple of codes earlier. So I had 3 booster credits before, now I have 4. So now let's get into the exciting part of buying packs and adding cards to my online collection. So I'm going to click on the booster packs link on the left hand side of the shop. And the great thing about these codes is that, at least with regards to the booster packs, they are not pack specific, which means I can buy a pack of Emerging Powers cards at Toys R Us, and I am not locked in to having to buy a virtual Emerging Powers pack as well. I can buy any pack available at the online TCG shop. So we've got 4 booster credits, and let's see. I want... Okay, well, let's kick things off and buy a couple of Next Destinies booster packs. So I'm going to click on Next Destinies booster pack, and I'm just going to scroll down the page here. Okay. Nice. So I can actually get Pokemon like Reshiram X and Zekrom X. And even Mewtwo X. That's pretty cool. Okay. So let's go ahead and let's buy 2 of these packs. So I'm going to click the plus sign here, and then I will click the green buy button. There we go. I'm going to buy 2 Next Destinies booster packs. I will click the green buy button once more. Congratulations, you have successfully bought this item. Okay, let's close out of here. And let's scroll down. So we've got Next Destinies, Noble Victories, Emerging Powers, Black and White, Call of Legends, Heart Gold and Soul Silver, Heart Gold and Soul Silver Triumphant, Heart Gold and Soul Silver Undaunted, and Heart Gold and Soul Silver Unleashed. Okay. Well, let's buy one pack of Black and White as well. So once again, I click on the pack, I click the green buy button, and then I click the green buy button a second time. There we go. Close the small window here. And you know what? Let's buy a pack of Call of Legends as well. Okay. Alright, it is that simple. Alright, so now I'm at 0 booster credits. I can't buy anything else. Now that we have purchased the packs, we need to open them up. So back up to the top here, we're going to click on Dashboard. And we need to click on Play Online. Okay, so we're back at the lobby. We're going to click the deck builder at the bottom of the screen here. And once again, we have to wait until it loads up. Alright, so the deck builder is now open. And as you can see, I've got some new cards in my collection since the last time I showed you guys the deck builder. Particularly of note, I got this pretty sweet Meganium card. 150 HP. It has a Poke Power of Leaf Trans and Solar Beam, which does 80 damage. So it's actually pretty cool. I'm going to close out of here, though, and open up these new booster packs with you guys. So we're going to click on the Packs button at the top of the screen, and you can see all of the packs that I just purchased. We've got Black and White, Call of Legends, and it's hard to actually see it, but there's a ×2 graphic in the middle of the Next Destinies booster pack because we purchased 2 of them. So let's save the best for last. Let's start by opening the Black and White pack. So I will click on it, Black and White booster pack, and we're going to click Open Pack. Alright, so let's see what we've got here. A Pidove, another Oshawott, Solosis, Switch Trainer card, another Lillipup. Looks like I've got a holographic Panpour card, because it is actually shiny. The picture isn't shiny, but the actual card is. Okay, that's pretty neat. Oh, neat. We got a rare card here. Kling Klang, 140 HP, ability Shift Gear. As often as you would like during your turn, before you attack, you may move a Steel Energy card attached to one of your Pokémon to another of your Pokémon. And Gear Grind. Nice. 80 damage times the number of heads, but with my luck, I always seem to be getting tails, so that probably won't work out as well as I would hope. But the actual picture of the card seems to be holographic because I can see a bit of a shiny effect here going on. Alright, so that's pretty cool. Let's close that one. Darumaka. think I have a Darumaka, but the one I have is different from this one. This one has Singe and Rollout. Okay, interesting. Let's close that. An Audino. Nice. 80 HP, double slap, 30 damage times the number of heads. Alright. And a Swoobat, 80 HP. Attract and Heart Stamp. Interesting. Very interesting. Alright, well, let's close out of here. Click OK. Now let's open up Call of Legends. Let's see what we've got here. A Hitmonchan, Detect and Sky Uppercut. Alright. Hitmonlee, Kick and High Jump Kick. Okay. Pineco with Rollout. Tangela, Nutritional Support and Poison Powder. Okay. A Mareep. Mawile. Interesting. Selfish Draw. Look at the top card of your deck. You may put it into your hand. If not, discard it and draw a card. Okay. Destructive Jaw. 30 damage. Flip a coin. If heads, the defending Pokemon is now paralyzed. And discard an energy attached to the defending Pokemon. Holographic card background here. Alright. Another Ampharos. Alright. A Jolteon. Neat. I already have a Flareon and a Vaporeon, but I don't have any of the other Eevee evolutions, so this will be pretty neat to add to my deck. Agility and Mach Bolt. Alright. Mime Jr. Pokebody, Sweet Sleeping Face. As long as Mime Jr. is asleep, prevent all damage done to Mime Jr. by attacks. And Sleepy Lost. No energy required. Put the top card of your opponent's deck in the Lost Zone. Mime Jr. is now asleep. Interesting. And the Copycat Supporter card. Alright, so let's close out of here. Click OK. And now comes the really exciting part, opening up the next Destinies packs. Alright, so click Open Pack. And let's see what we've got here. Hippopotas. Alright. Sandjet and Bite. 90 HP. Wow. So it's going to be around for a while. Ferroseed, 60 HP. Self-destruct, 60 damage. Wow, that's just phenomenal. So it will knock itself out after I use that attack. Okay, not quite sure how useful that will be, but alright. A Blitzel. Thunder Jolt, 30 damage. I actually have a Blitzel, but this is a different one. Another Pidove. Scout and Gust. A Fungus. Find a Friend. And Rising Lunge. Simipour. This is a different type of Simipour than the one I already have. Collect and Stadium Wave. If there is any Stadium card in play, this Pokemon does 30 more damage. And the defending Pokemon is now asleep. Nice. Okay. Simisage. Stadium Drain and Collect. Similar to Simipour. A Jigglypuff. Sing. The defending Pokemon is now asleep. And Double Slap, which has the potential for 40 damage. It's actually better than the Jigglypuff I currently have. Basculin. Well, my friend Danny is going to like this card. Bite and Bared Fangs. If, before this Pokemon does damage, the defending Pokemon has no damage counters on it, this attack does nothing. Which means I have to use Bite first, before using Bared Fangs. And Sky Arrow Bridge, Stadium card. The retreat cost of each basic Pokemon in play is 1 energy less. Nice. But the only problem with Stadium cards is that they affect both you and your opponent, so basically I'm giving my opponent an advantage as well by playing this. Okay, let's close this and open another Next Destinies pack. Alright, and we've got Litwick. Alright. Cubchoo. Sniffle. During your next turn, this Pokemon's belt attack's base damage is 40. Okay. Growlithe. 80 HP. Stoke. Flip a coin. If heads, search your deck for a fire energy card and attach it to this Pokemon. Shuffle your deck afterward. And Fire Breathing. Shinx. Jump On. And Static Shock. Vanillite. Beat and Icy Snow. Beartick. Awesome. Holographic. 120 HP. Daunt. 40 damage. During your opponent's next turn, any damage done by attacks from the defending Pokemon is reduced by 20. And Ambush, which has the potential for 90 damage. That's pretty cool. Chandelure. Nice. 120 HP. Holographic. Flame Burst. 30 damage. Does 30 damage to 2 of my opponent's benched Pokemon. And Inferno. 80 damage. Discard all energy attached to this Pokemon. The defending Pokemon is now burned. Interesting. Kirlia. 80 HP. Smack for 20 and Psychic. 40 damage plus 10 for each additional energy card attached to the opponent. And Level Ball. Search your deck for a Pokemon with 90 HP or less, reveal it, and add it to your hand. Nice. And a Starmie, 90 HP. Confuse Ray. The defending Pokemon is now confused. Swift, 50 damage, not affected by weakness, resistance, or any other effects. Wow, that's pretty neat. So I got some really good cards here. Alright, so let me click OK. And of course the packs disappear from the packs screen here. Go back to the cards screen at the top. And I want to sort the cards by energy type. And all of the new cards are now in my collection. Here's my Chandelure. Nice. Let me close this. Go to the next page. It's too bad I'm missing Lampent, because I need a Lampent for the evolution chain. Litwick evolves into Lampent, Lampent evolves into Chandelure. Without it, there's no sense in me adding it to my deck just yet. Alright. There's my Beartick. Okay. Interesting. Now some of you guys, in the comments section of my videos, some of you guys have actually been asking how to edit your deck and also how to save it. So I'm just going to show you quickly how to do that. It all has to do with these buttons here. Start a new deck, open an existing deck, and save this deck. So what I'll do, just to give you guys a bit of an example of how this works, I'm going to click on Open an Existing Deck. These are the 4 decks I've saved right now, and I've conveniently named them according to the type of cards in the deck. So I'm going to click on the water deck, click OK, and all of my cards in my water deck are listed on the bottom here. So I'm going to add Beartic to my water deck. So all I need to do is click on Beartic right here, drag it to the bottom screen, and as you can see, it added it right here. I also need to add Cubchoo. Let's see, where is it? There it is, Cubchoo. Okay, so I'm going to click on Cubchoo, same thing, click and drag it down. But as you can see, I now have 62 cards in my water deck, and that's just not going to work because I need to have exactly 60 cards. So what I'm going to do is, let's see, let me remove one Vaporeon, drag it back up to the top screen, and I will also remove a water energy. Okay, now I've got 60 cards, it's highlighted in green here, so now I'm going to click the Save This Deck button, because I've made an edit to the deck, and as you can see, it lists my different decks here. I can also choose to save it in a new deck box. The TCG Online gives you the option to save 6 decks online. Any other decks you have to save to your computer. That's what this button is for at the bottom left corner. So I'm actually going to save it to my online water deck, so I just need to click that, click OK. Warning, would you like to save over an existing deck? Yes, I would. I'm going to click OK. I'm going to keep the same name, and you can actually change the appearance of the box by using the up and down arrows here. I'm going to keep the blue top and the white bottom. It makes it easier for me to remember it's a water deck. So I just click OK. And there we go. My deck is now saved. And that's all you need to do. And if I wanted to open up a different deck, I'd just click the load button, click whichever deck I wanted, and click OK. I could also load a theme deck. If I click on this, it'll give me some of the theme decks available. I've got basic red, green, and blue. I've also got basic yellow. Some of these other decks I don't actually have, so I won't be able to load them. But anyways, that's all you need to do. So let me cancel out of there, and that's it. So I've added some really cool cards to my collection. I'm going to go through the deck builder, add some of the other cards that I've got into some of my other decks, save them, and in our next episode, we will get back into battling with my updated decks. So until then, if you guys have any questions or comments, please let me know, and I will see you guys next time.